Okay. Have you ever wanted to break a bad habit? Now, it could be for a particular reason. Now, what is a bad habit? A bad habit is something you develop over time, and it's not really beneficial to your life, it's not really effective. Hence, a bad habit. You want to better yourself, and you want to start with overcoming your bad habits. What better way to improve yourself? Now, this is what this video is about. So what can you do to make that first step, that instant drive, that instant motivation to go out and contribute to breaking your bad habits? The thing is, usually when you attempt to, before the outcome of failure, what happens is you lose motivation. That is a big problem. Losing motivation before you even start. A lot of the times we think, I want to break this habit. Okay, maybe later today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in a week, maybe in a year. It's this process that doesn't allow you to break your habit. Motivation and self-discipline is very important. Why? Because it's the motivation and self-discipline that makes you continuously try and try and try. It keeps the fuel running. So hopefully these tips and guidelines will help you. Number 1, think in the present, not the future. A lot of times when we have habits, what happens? You say today, then you say tomorrow, then you say next week, then you say next year, then you say next life. If you want to break your habit, you need to make the conscious choice to start now. Start now. You don't need to think and plan in the future. If you have this kind of mindset, you will find that you will never come round to breaking your habit. Second thing that is very important that coincides with the first tip is start small. Adjust according to your timetable and your lifestyle. What you don't want to do is make sudden changes, huge changes that only last for a day. You want to make those subtle changes in your life. For example, if you want to eat healthy, you don't suddenly go on this kind of crazy kind of diet, which doesn't work anyway. You want to start adding 1 apple a day in your life. If you want to stop smoking, you don't suddenly quit and stop smoking 3 cigarettes, 5 cigarettes. You start with stopping 1 cigarette, maybe half a cigarette. Really, by starting small, you're creating the foundation of discipline and you're getting accustomed to it. Your body doesn't need to crave that habit anymore. Number 3, really think of the benefits and positives of overcoming the habit. Now, when you visualize breaking that habit, there are so many options available. Once you break that habit, you have many advantages. For example, being lazy. If you could somehow stop being lazy for 1 hour in your life, you could do so much. Do the skill you want to improve yourself on 1 skill, you would go really far and you would really benefit. Number 4, the best way to remember this visually is to actually have a place where you spend most of your time and write it down. Write the habits you want to break and display it. Write the advantages of overcoming the habit, because that will be a constant reminder for you to try. We remember things by looking at them, because our brains are very confusing. We always think about other things in life. Number 5. This is a life tip in general. Surround yourself with people who you want to be with, who want to improve. For example, surround yourself with people who have already overcome that, because you will find those are the people you can actually find commonalities with, and they can help you overcome your habit. You know, there's a saying that the 5 people you surround yourself with in life says a lot about you. I don't know if that's the right way of saying it, but it's true. The people you hang around with, they influence you. Number 6. Now, this is the last tip, and it's very important. Do not fear failure. Failure is inevitable. It happens again and again. And it might happen when you try and break your habit. You might fail, and it's okay to fail. Now, it's your mindset. If you think you failed, don't think you've set yourself back from the start. Think, okay, this was a period of my time, where I couldn't do it. Let's continue. Failure is inevitable. It's gonna happen. So you need to embrace it. I'm not saying, okay, keep failing on purpose. What I'm saying is, yeah, you failed. It's a time in your life. Now let's move forward and try again. It's the motivation you want to continue. Regardless of your failure, it's being consistent, self-discipline, carrying on. As long as you continue the drive to break the habit, it's perfect. Nothing else really matters. Anyways, those are all the tips. Now, to end with a very inspirational quote, you don't need to see yourself being someone else. All you have to do is return the old you. A lot of times, when we want to break our habits, we see ourselves as different people, as different persons. What this does is it creates like a fantasy image of us being like that. But what we can do is accept the old us to move forward and be the new us, the better us. My point is, we don't physically accept ourselves now in the present state to be able to move forward and progress. Because the truth is, everybody has the power to be the person they want. By breaking your bad habits, you can be that better version. You can be more efficient, and it's an amazing feeling when you can be more efficient and you can break bad habits. You weren't born with them. They were developed through time, through young age, or through your experiences. And if they can be developed through time, they can be broken through time. So just be patient and have hope and be motivational and go out and break your bad habits, my friend. Put it there. High five. Yeah. Thank you.